YouTube, DownUnder Bricks here, and welcome to this week's video. And as you can tell from the title, we're setting up the Western town. So can you believe it? There's probably a lot of newcomers to my channel that didn't even realize that I have a Western town. And if you're one of those, I'll put a card up there and you can go and check out the full layout. But that's what we're going to get up to today. We've got all these boxes here. We're going to rip through them. I'm going to bring you guys along with me and we're going to set up the Western town. It's a long time coming, this project. I wasn't really sure where I was going to put the Western town in my Lego room, so I've sorted that out now. I know what I'm going to do. I've got the table set up. It is in a different layout to what I had in the past for the Western town, so I've got to change a few things up to get it all put together, but it does allow me for future expansion, so that's pretty exciting. Don't count on me getting to that too soon, but it does allow for future expansion. Now, if you do enjoy the Western town and you do enjoy my videos, give me a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. That would be cool. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But I've got plenty of boxes here full of Lego. I've got 2 blank tables, so let's get them filled. folks, it hasn't exactly gone to plan how I'd hoped. So my original layout was over 2 tables, so it was 6 plates deep, 7 plates wide, and I was kind of just hoping by taking those 2 tables like that, I could just split them down the guts, put them like that, end on end, and the whole layout would come together nicely, everything would be honky-dory. It hasn't turned out that way, namely because I don't have that depth to play with. So some of the bigger buildings, it's sort of hard to fit them in when my depth is only 3 plates. So namely the Fort Leggerado, I'm having trouble finding a good spot for that. But what we'll do, I'll take the camera off the tripod, we'll go and have a bit of a wander, we'll have a bit of a chat, you'll see what I've done. I'll give you some thoughts on how I might be able to progress with the Western town, but I'd love to hear from you. Any ideas that you have, please let me know. Many minds make short work of projects like this, so I'd love to hear from you. But let's go and take a quick look. Alrighty, so let's just start from down this end. So all this went in pretty nicely. So got the river in with the Indian camp, and I've just laying stuff out so nothing's really clicked together. I have just put the train track in where it would go, come around there to the train station. This is my biggest problem area here, but let's continue down and we'll just have a look down this end. So everything's gone in pretty well down here. I'm still thinking of just having the hotel and the saloon right at the end of the Western town, and then having a road that runs here, probably runs straight through, but then a road that just runs right down the guts of all the buildings. So this isn't too bad. My biggest problem is just fitting in Fort Leggerado, and because this is quite a beast of a set. Now I have put it all on plates. So it's actually, what is it? It's 2 plates long and 1.5 plates wide. Now I don't really want to have to put it on its side like this. This was really the only way I could sit it in the town now and have it look half reasonable. I'm not real keen on that though. What do you guys think? I don't think that quite suits. I could move some of these buildings here and sort of run them along up the back, and the road could sort of run down the middle here, get a little bit narrow there and sort of run through to the railway line. But yeah, I'm not loving that at all. The other option is to push everything down, slide everything down. So again, maybe put a couple of these smaller buildings along there, push everything down, including the hotel and the saloon, push all that down, and then put Fort Leggerado on the end here. That wouldn't be such a bad idea, except I'm not going to have a whole lot of room, so it's really just going to be, and excuse the camera tripod there, it would really just be straight behind these buildings, which I don't think is a real good idea. The other reason I like having these on the backside as well is so you can still appreciate the detail, and I can't really get around there to show you, but you can appreciate the detail for the interior on those buildings. Yeah, so much for a quick setup of the Western town. It's going to take a lot of work to get this fully set up. Now, as for an idea, I think that would just solve the whole solution, is to actually set up the 3rd table. So get rid of this table here, put in another table like this, the same size. I have got one over the back there. It's a slightly different make, so the height's a little bit different, so I don't want to use that one. I would have to buy another table, put that in there, and then I could push this all the way down to the very end possibly, or maybe just halfway, and then fill in some plates and put the fort so that pretty much where it is, but maybe turn it around and have it here. And let me get my hand, maybe so that space it out, put more plates in, put it here, and I could have a road running around the front and come back around and then down the middle of the town. Whew, I don't know. It's a lot to think about, isn't it? But again, as I said, if you've got any thoughts, I'd love to hear from you. Leave it in the comments. I apologize that I couldn't get this fully set up, but I will be working on it into the future. Let's get this all set up nice, looking good, and then I'll do a complete video once it's all done. Once I work out what I'm going to do. So down this end, I've got all bits and bobs just laid out everywhere at the moment. Got the paddle steamer there, my trains over there, got road plates, or just, you know, fill-in plates just laid out everywhere. Let's try not to move too fast for you. Got carriages in the river. Oh, the fort's half smashed. Everything needs a bit of a clean as well, so I've got to do that. I had to even just grab another little table here and set up just so I had more room to work. So I've got all plates over there as well. So, whew, I tell ya, a lot of work ahead of me. But I think that's probably all we've got time for today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. And if you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.